G'day YouTube, Ozum here, and today is the second vlog, so twice in a row. And today I'm going to be discussing some of my hobbies, if not name all of them, there are quite a few. So, as my friends know, I am a total aviation geek. I've got family members who are highly associated with aircraft, military and civilian, and I've been a fan of aeroplanes since a very young age, in the sense that I'm able to recognise an aeroplane and tell you exactly what it is. I've been able to do that since at a young age. It's to do with my autism. I'm able to process and to tell you exactly what it is. I also like to collect models of aircraft, usually at 1/72 scale, which means that the model is 72 times smaller than the official size of the real thing. So I've got a lot of models. I also am a very big musician. Like, musician is my #1 passion. I've been a musician for about 10 years, and I play piano, I play drums, I play bass, guitar, I can sing as well, which is kind of handy, and my vocal cords have improved a lot since day one, when it sounded like a cat being dragged down the highway, basically. So singing's coming along really well. In fact, in September I'm starting music again in college, which is going to be fantastic. Can't wait for that. Another one of my hobbies, which is probably my second favourite, is photography. Now, on this phone here I have about 3,000 images, and that's just the memory. So I don't have any apps or anything, it's just purely for photographs. I also have my camera, which has about another 2,500 images, and I have 6 memory sticks. And the combined total, you're looking at over 50,000 images. I take a lot of photos. It's unbelievable. It really is. It is fantastic. You know, my father got me into photography, actually. And the reason I wanted to be like him was because he would take the most beautiful portraits. I'd look at them and I'd study them and think, Dad, how have you done this? And he gave me my first camera, and he showed me all the different functions. I tried it out, take a picture of a tree or a cat or something, and I tried these out and I thought, well, that's amazing, I could probably get noticed with this. And that's when photography started. I must have been about 8 and 9 years old when I started taking photos with cameras. Then I go all over the place. I take photos when I'm at air shows, or I'm at concerts, or if I'm on holiday or whatever. Even taking the ordinary selfie. I like to edit pictures. I like to make them look nice. I always put filters in them. I put effects in. I put frames on them. I just like to experiment and see what I can do with images. Because if they're plain, yeah, it's a nice picture, no doubt, but you want to edit it, make it better, and that's exactly what I do. And if I make it look better, it's going to look better, and people are going to think, wow, that looks amazing. Like, how's he done that? But so yeah, photography and aviation are brilliant. Music is fantastic. They're my 3 big passions. Some other hobbies, sports-wise, I used to do wrestling back in high school. That was fantastic. I loved that. I also used to play rugby. I used to play soccer. I used to play cricket a lot. The only things I really do now, because I don't do any of that anymore, the only things I do now, I go running. I've done long distance more recently now. I used to do short distance because I'm a pretty good sprinter, but I've just stuck to long distance at the moment. Gym, because I like to build the muscles up, etc. Do resistance training, what have you, treadmills. And I also like occasionally to have a bit of a kick about. I play badminton. I also play tennis as well. Although I kind of want to get back into wrestling because it was so much fun. Not the fact that you get to hurt other people. No, it's the fact that you kind of get noticed in wrestling, you know. And it's not like WWE wrestling where you have a big ring and, you know, you do things like choke slams, etc. It's more of a ring, and where WWE is fake, this is real. Like, you actually wrestle them to the ground, but there are a load of regulations that we have to follow, and sometimes we film it. Uh, funny story, actually. I remember one time it was the finals, 2013 finals, and we filmed it. So we put the main camera so it's kind of in the middle of the ring. And then I would come in, I'd be all pumped up, like, yeah, I was going to do this, you know. And then one of the things I like to point out is the hard cam, or the main camera, you know, the one that we put at the middle of the ring. So I was there just like, on the other side, thinking that the hard cam was on the other side. So I was like, bloody hard cam was behind me. Which is awkward. So when I looked at the footage, I thought, why am I doing that back? Oh, jeez, I did it the wrong way around. It was still a good, you know, wrestling was fantastic, you know. But I'd like to do it again because I just had so much fun with it. I'd kind of like to get back to the rugby and soccer again because it was fun. Because I got to tackle people and, you know, I get to run. And running's fantastic as well. I love it. So I don't really do anything else sports-wise. I may be taking, well no, I am taking flying lessons soon, which I got super excited about, because I've always wanted to be a pilot all my life. I can't join the military because of my autism, which sucks, because I wanted to fly military aircraft. But who knows, if I get my pilot's license and I learn to fly jets, I might be flying vintage aircraft like the Gloster Meteor, the Holger Hunter, or the Jet Propulse, or who knows, which will be brilliant. I might be doing driving lessons, but at the moment it looks like I'm going to be doing flying lessons first, which will be pretty epic. And who knows, if you're lucky, might take you up for a flight. You'll just have to see, won't you? Yeah. So, back to some of my hobbies. I used to do bird watching a lot, because in Australia we have a lot of different species of birds. Well, not just birds, but wildlife itself. So, in Australia we have the lyrebird, which is the bird that can mimic other noises. We have the budgerigar, or the budgie, which are used as pets. Emus, which are like, well, they're flightless and they're like little ostriches. They can still run pretty quick though. And then a whole load of other stuff. And then obviously you have a lot of other animals like crocodiles, koalas, spiders. You're probably not going to like that because a lot of people are arachnophobic. Sharks, whales, jellyfish. We have a lot in this country. It's incredible. And then you've got the Great Barrier Reef, which is up from where I live. Well, on the other side, it's in North Australia. It's in Queensland. Anyway. So, I can't really think of any other hobbies I have. I am learning a few languages as well. Excuse me. Because I thought it might be useful if I go abroad, you know. I'm learning Spanish because one day I might end up in Spain and, you know, I could understand what everyone's saying. Or French, well, I can already speak French anyway. You know, Dutch or Danish or Russian or what have you. The only language I will not speak is Aboriginal because nobody uses it anymore. It's like Latin. No, it's the only people that speak Aboriginal are the Aboriginal people, and you know, as you can see, I'm not one of them. But hey ho. I do have a few talents as well. Music's one of my talent. Aircraft spotting is another talent. But one of my quintessential talents is impressions, and I'll do that in a separate video, so that I don't spoil it. I mean, some of you might know the impressions I've done. I might have shown you a million times, but for those who don't, then tomorrow's video, simply, I'm going to be doing impressions for you, just so that you can see what I can do. And I can't really think of anything else, so thank you so much for watching this video. It's been real good, and I will see you in the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!